everyone. Welcome to Totally Blitz podcast. We are live to talk something we haven't talked in a while. The NFL offseason has been jumping. If you even have a pulse, you know there's been a lot of shit we got to break down. Trades, signings, almost trades. But as always, before we jump into that, go down, like, and subscribe. I'm Paul Pickwinno, and I'm joined with.
Yeah, man, it's your boy Kev, Water Voices boy, aka the Don PYE, but always the realest on your screen. And Paul, bro, I don't know why you took the time to bother me out my day to shoot this NFL episode like the NBA ain't jumping right now.
It's because I got a gift for you, big dog.
Nah, bro. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I hit that boy Paul up. I ain't gonna lie. We had to go run this because the NFL offseason has been going stupid. But the NBA has been going crazy. I'm talking Bam, 83, Luca, 51 points. The other last week was just insane.
My homie put
Wemby
a
on a
bet that
tear.
he put a bet together that Luca dropped a triple double. It was like Luca, someone else that wasn't crazy, like Joker, but then he also had Russ triple double. That
Mm,
bitch hit 15 to 4 bands.
nice.
But yeah, basketball's been absolutely crazy. But no, we had to talk NFL
Mm,
because this is the first year. Not that we haven't had crazy all season in the past. This is the first year where I feel like our my team definitely is on the forefront, and not for good reasons. And also this is the first year we've had like a crazy storyline, and I'm hinting at the Max Crosby shit. This is the first year we've had someone who multiple first rounders for a superstar that's well known throughout the league, and then all of a sudden shit gets pulled from the right. Like there's a legitimate storyline right now going on.
bro, I respect the storylines because we definitely got to talk them. But I'm just shook at the bags being spent. Bro, the Titans have spent almost 300 million as of like 2 days ago. Like they might spend some more bread. They might end up spending 305 million. Like this shit crazy. Like the bags that are being dropped right now are insane.
At least they're getting somewhere with it, but I don't give a fuck if the 300 million pans out to be good, bad, or ugly. The Dolphins have 175 million dead cap, most of the NFL history.
Yeah, that's insane.
We're paying motherfuckers to not be in Miami. Usually, you pay motherfuckers to be in Miami.
That's actually crazy work. So where you want to start, Paul?
Probably we can talk the QB carousel because the QB is the most valuable position in the league. It kind of keeps us connected with what we're already kind of talking on it. Um, Dolphins signed Malik Willis, give him a bag. Here he is in fucking Miami. Tua goes to the Falcons. We got Daniel Jones re-signing with the Colts. We got Kyler Murray going to the um,
Vikings.
Vikings. Out of all of those, which one do you want to kind of want to hit on first?
Wow. I'm so shocked you didn't want to go Max Crosby first.
I'm keeping that one in the back of my hand.
I'm shocked, bro. That's how I know you got some notes. But I think we just talk about the quarterbacks as a whole because the Malik Willis pickup is always funny because it's like 6 games can get you a bag. If you lock in, get on point, you can make some money you can make some money that can change that can take care of your family. So shout out to the Dolphins for paying that boy when they're clearing house like crazy right now, getting rid of everything moving. They're saying Malik Willis is gonna be out there throwing the ball to himself, truthfully.
I wonder if they
And
told Malik Willis if about the Waddle shit that was like brewing in the back whenever they gave him the bag, or like Malik Willis had no idea. He's like, "Oh, at least I still got Waddle."
got that boy up out of there. But yeah, it definitely moved a lot of moving parts. So being Malik Willis coming into that, it's gonna be very interesting. And then we got to talk about my dog,
Hey,
Mister Number One.
that's the gift. That was the gift I was giving you today. You was a
I'm
number
not.
one supporter last year, so I was like, it's only right that
I
that like
I I thought that was so crazy. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm never manifesting shit again, bro. Cause I was the main one, like, yo, bro, he's trying to take care of his family.
That shit was so. I'm like, only Kev will understand truthfully how funny it is that Tua is going to the Falcons because like he was number one Tua fan. I would come on here, I'm fucking done with all this. He's like, oh, I sound more like a Dolphin fan than you right now, Paul. So I'm just sitting there like the moment I woke up with a grin on my face, like, serve that motherfucker right. Uh-huh. Enjoy that shit.
I'm like, yo, bro. I feel like, bro, I need a show for the amount of irony that the Falcons hit me with on a yearly basis, bro. Because every year there's something. Like that shit was so funny when I see. Because somebody texted me a Tua rumor to the Dolphins. I was like, bro, he just got released, bro. Just chill. They say everybody going to the Falcons when they get released. Next thing you know, I see Tua signed, but
That shit was quick.
so quick. I don't think Tua talked to anybody else. But I wasn't mad at it because like 1.36 million, and all you got to do is just like, yeah, I paid more for a quarterback for less to do less.
So this is a similar thing. Like that whole phrasing was how I feel like we entered a couple seasons ago whenever Russ came to the Steelers. And then like
Oh
by
my gosh.
they were like week six, it was just like I don't give a fuck what this man. I don't give a fuck if this man made negative money. This man gotta go. But
Yo,
my
but
favorite, I would say my personal favorite signing is Kyler Murray to Kevin O'Connell. That boy had, I mean, Kevin O'Connell had white boys making billions. Now you got a man with some seasoning. I
it's
I
only
don't
a
know.
1 year contract.
We haven't seen nothing yet, bro. I have a feeling the Vikings are gonna be a sneaky pick with if Kyler Murray with Jay Jettas and um, Jordan Addison.
I mean, I feel like Kyler Murray isn't the oldest player in the league for real. Like,
He's 28.
yeah, I was say just not even 32 yet. So like, I don't know. I kind of low key love this signing, even though I'm not the biggest Kyler Murray fan. Like, not to hate or nothing like that. Just not a fan for real. But he grew up a Vikings fan too. And like we seen what he did when he had a crazy receiver like D Hop. So him and Jay Jettis could build a good connection, throw that ball up, use his legs again, stay healthy. You might be onto something when we say the Vikings could be a sneaky pick.
And then Daniel Jones re-signing with the Colts just give them the stability that they have. Just like the question mark was there. Like if they don't re-sign him, what's going to happen? So they did resign him. They gave him back. I want to say it was like 8 million for the next 2 years, 50 million up front.
I think it was like I think it was like yeah, 50 million signing bonus and then 88 million over 2 years. And he's gonna make like the most anybody's made in 1 year ever.
He this is Daniel Jones is entering Kirk Cousins level of bag.
Yeah, fresh off an injury. I
Like
was like, I've seen it and
how
I
does
was like,
he
I've seen
doing
this
this?
before. I've seen this before. I
Remember he got the and the funny it's like he got the bag from the Giants. We saw how that panned out. I mean, he balled. I'll give him that. We'll see. Comeback player of the year potential next year.
don't know if that boy was balling when he got that back. He was just the best player on the team.
Then from jumping from there, you want to introduce the Max Crosby situation?
I already know you got some shit that I don't know about this.
No, no, I'm just going off everything I know. It's just I haven't truly heard your sense a take on that at all, really.
That shit was slimy. Oh, that was so slimy. I know what's crazy about it? I loved every second of it.
Some drama.
What? Traded for him. Put the whole league on notice. We talking about Joe Burrow. Got to deal with Miles Garrett, TJ Watt, and now Max Crosby twice a year. Rest in peace. Like I'm talking about, we're giving the we're already giving the AFC North to the Ravens right then and there, just off of one play before offseason starts. They play games with Trey Hendrickson. Don't give him the bag. They probably found the most bullshit doctor they could find, Paul. I'm talking about, you remember the doctor from The Simpsons? And nigga was getting the surgery. And he was like, all right, man, let me put in the VHS so I can watch the tutorial. They got one of them doctors. Pulled up with it to hey yo, bro. Go ahead and do this physical. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead and turn around and call for me, brother. Said this man was no good, knowing he was injured right now. Said, you know what? Let me get my 2 yards back, my 2 picks back, and my 2 picks back, and all I got to do is pay this motherfucker. Bet I'll give you whatever fuck you want. If all I got to do is give you money, that tells you how important first round picks are. Brett said, all I got to do is pay Trey Hendrickson. Bet. I loved it. That shit was shady, slimy, terrible. They said Matt
I'm
Crosby mad, but
I'm
I loved it.
definitely big on I think it was definitely slimed. I think they definitely, but the angle I see it as is so Max Crosby came out on his podcast, um, and said that how everything was weird. He didn't meet with the GM for 5 hours. Like he was in the building on the like going through practice facilities and stuff. He never met the actual GM for 5 hours. And like you're the fucking star person we just traded for. Typically, they're rolling out the red carpet, like fucking welcome to the team, like anything. It's just that's a weird thing, which gave me more of the sense. What my original thought was because Trey Henderson, it was under the impression whenever they paid him that you'll be joining us because he motherfucker has ESPN. He saw Max Crosby trade coming to the Ravens, so they informed him that yeah, you're gonna be teaming up with Max Crosby. Da, da, da. I think they lied to both of them.
I didn't even know that part.
I think they used Max Crosby as a little like bait because there's other teams interested in Trey Henderson. It wasn't, but like you tell him, hey, you're teaming up with Max Crosby on a legendary defense team, like a team that's just no Kyle Hamilton back that motherfucker, Roquan, like we're gonna go win a Super Bowl, Lamar Jackson, like, and then all of a sudden they get him, and then all of a sudden Max Crosby's in the building, and at that point, GM was like, yeah, we're getting like I normally maybe would side with like, oh, your knee's fucked up. Of course you're gonna fail the physical. But everyone around the league knew he was gonna fail the physical. Even the doctor at the Raiders facility said, yeah, you're not gonna pass physicals, but it is progressing the way it should progress. So you should be able to you'll be good. Like everything's looking good right now. So I mean, it's a dirty world. It's also a world where people forget quick because people think, oh, the Ravens, this is gonna sting the Ravens for no, I think next year there's just gonna be this like forgotten about Ravens can make a trade with whoever, do whatever. Like it's
Just know if John Harbaugh was there, they would have never done that.
it. It also it hurts when like on Pat McAfee show, like Bill Belichick was asked about the Randy Moss trade back in the day, which is a similar like major talent being traded, and Bill
From the Raiders.
Belichick Bill Belichick was the doctor. Bill Belichick came down, patted him on the shoulders, patted him on the elbows. Yep, he's good. Pass
No.
and it's like if you can do that, that means you could have easily made X-rays go away. Yeah, so Max Crosby rejoins the Raiders, who you can say whatever you want about them, but they've done everything this offseason to
Oh, they've been cooking.
yeah,
They've been cooking.
they've done everything they can to get
And
ready.
they still got the number one pick.
Yeah, to get ready for Mendoza. Everyone thinks he's gonna be number one pick. I did forgot to say Geno Smith goes back to the Jets. That was another QB.
Bro, I saw the graphic of all the quarterbacks that they've had since drafting Geno Smith.
It was like 42. It was so crazy number.
It was insane. And the names are crazy. You got Sam Darnold. motherfucking Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, no,
Fields.
Justin Fields. Like you got all types of crazy names on that bitch.
And
Michael
then
Vick.
and then in 2026 starting quarterback, Geno Smith. And here we are all the way back. Yeah. I saw that saying. Wait, other going from there, we kind of hit off the major free agency signing. Trey Henderson, we kind of talked on that and what that means coming to the Ravens and what that's huge. Joe Burrow, even if it's not Max Crosby, you're still going to deal with Trey Henderson, still like former teammate now, the gauntlet.
Brother.
Javon Hargrave goes to the Packers, adds depth to that D line with Parsons there. Packers is, I mean, that was a great move. Hargrave. Kenneth Walker, I think, was like the first major signing of the free agency.
Mhm.
Chiefs, Chiefs go out and get a Kenneth Walker. Did he win Super Bowl MVP?
Ooh,
Kenneth Walker
he might have.
with or without Super Bowl MVP? It gives them that running back that it gives them a star running back to also pair with Pacheco.
No, I don't see Sam Darnold on doing it. No, Pacheco gone.
Oh, Pacheco gone? Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Pacheco
they
gone.
finally got that. Yeah, they got themselves a stud running back, and they need it because the offense wasn't hitting last year on any means, and Mahomes coming back from injury.
Give that boy some help. Yeah,
Who else was
McDuffie, and Pacheco Glenn. But I'd be down to go over a couple of teams. I feel like there's some teams that they've low key been snapping. There's some teams that have been locked in doing what they need to do, and there are
all right?
also some
What team?
teams. There's some teams that have been like, yo, bro, y'all niggas coming?
Kick us off. You stay one team.
That's you caught me with. That's you caught me with a chip in my mouth.
Because there are some teams that have been more busy than others. I have a short list of some teams that are off the top of my head I know they cook.
So I would start off with the Las Vegas Raiders. Them boys literally were booty butt cheeks all season last year. But they said, hey, if we have any time to go all in, it's right now. Tyler Lindenbaum, O line.
Massive.
Kwity Paye, N'Kobe Dean, Quay Walker. And all you really lost was Kenny Pickett. And you almost got 2 first-round picks. Like, imagine if you did all this you knew you was going to be busy, got rid of a big contract, knowing you was going to sign some new defensive pieces, and you would have had 2 first-round picks. So you got an extra first-round pick on top of the first pick. They're low key trying to really make a turnaround. And I'm not expecting them to become crazy good, but I do expect them boys to be locked in next year, and they could build. If this is their foundation, they can build.
Yeah, the being number one pick, everyone knows it. I mean, he's like a massive. It's like minus 2,000. Mendoza is going to be the quarterback for them moving forward. They got rid of Geno, which avoided any of those questions. Going and invest in Linderbaum and giving him the contract, and Linderbaum is the best center in the NFL. Center's gonna be your best friend as a rookie quarterback. Like that is just a
Uh,
major sign of like investment in the young quarterback already that you're gonna take. And they got Gentry. Like they have the young pieces. The tight end fucking Bowers is still there. Like the young pieces are kind of now can grow. It's gonna be new coaching. It's gonna be new philosophies. But Max Crosby low key coming back might not be the
mass.
worst because he even when the trade got voided, he even tweeted like hashtag like Raider for life. So
I bet.
he, yeah, but he seems a little bit locked in with that. But yeah, they're one of the teams that you can put them in like the A tier for an off season.
Mhm.
Very similar to like the Raiders the year with Jaden Daniels. Like they knew they were drafting a quarterback at number 2, and they went in
You
and
mean
this.
the you mean the commies?
I mean, yeah, the commies went out and just they got Dan Quinn as the head coach, and they got all these made all the moves over. They like I what the people said, they overpaid for certain people because that team wasn't good at the time, and then they drafted their quarterback. Not saying that they're gonna go out and win 11 games next year either, but hey, it's a very similar storyline.
Mm. Nice. What about you?
Um, I would say the Panthers.
Mm. Cooking.
Panthers with
Cooking.
beefing up the defense with Devin Lloyd. Because Devin Lloyd is one of my favorite linebackers. He was killing it with the Jags. They go out and get him and to solidify that linebacker core. And then Jalen Phillips, one of my
Yes.
favorite. He was one of my favorite Dolphins.
They're
Man,
saying they overpaid him.
he he got a nickname for being the king of almost sacks because he was always like he would lead in like pressures, but wouldn't have the sack numbers to back it up. But when you can put
Mhm.
when he's, I feel like he's gonna low key thrive on like the Panthers defense. I feel like this is gonna be as long as he can be on the field. The other issue was he couldn't stay healthy. But they won the division. They're not even the favorite to repeat. The Bucks are the favorite right now to win the division. Not
Just
saying
saying.
the division is weak, but if they can take a step forward from what they did last year and how they ended the second half of the season, I think the Panthers are. If Marcus was here, he would be fucking screaming it. But I think they're in a decent spot with some of the acquisitions they
On Sundays we do code.
got.
No, that'll forever be my favorite chant. But my next my next team to fucking highlight will be these damn Broncos, brother. They've done absolutely mother trucking nothing. I
Just for
I'm
one thing, you giving out participation trophies just for showing up.
I'm looking like what the fuck? Like I understand you guys' quarterback is the reason why your quarterback tearing his ACL in overtime after throwing a touchdown. Like is like okay, like I can understand y'all losing. I'm not tripping about that. But doing nothing, like they just said, "No, we're straight. We got the same guys. We're gonna run it back." I don't even think they probably didn't even make no changes in the coaching staff either.
Yeah,
They said, "Nah, we got everything we need. We're running right back."
Waddle was the one guy that I didn't think we would get rid of, so that one kind of stung the most. Because whenever like Tyreek was one thing, he wasn't like some of these guys weren't homegrown, so it didn't hurt as much. Whereas like this is a homegrown talent.
Tools, homegrown.
Waddle never did nothing wrong.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, Waddle did. Wait, he got drafted to the. He got traded to the Broncos.
Yeah,
Oh, that wasn't on my. When did that happen today?
yesterday.
Oh,
They
that shit was
traded,
done.
yeah, they traded away their 30th pick this year and like a third round pick. Dolphins now have like seven first round picks in like the next 3 years.
Hmm,
We're
that's
rebuilt.
promising.
We're just hoping now that one of them picks turn into a waddle. You know, those just come off a tree. You know, but yeah, they sometimes not making major changes, but just adding little things is all you need to do. And they were one of them. And then there's like three other teams that kind of share that same thing. And it's like and it's also all those teams that are in that same like envelope of like playoff contender teams. Because you got like the 49ers went out and bring in Mike Evans, veteran,
Big
like
Mike.
big Mike Evans, that like somebody for Brock Purdy, and then like like they didn't make crazy moves, but that's like one of a major move just for you just like need one key piece, and then who was the other team that fucking Trent the Rams trading for Trent McDuffie.
Yeah, that's the next team I want to talk about.
Yeah, like they didn't make crazy, like I mean don't get me wrong, trading first round picks is always a big deal, but you just went out and just did one thing. Like 49ers went out and got Mike Evans. Rams went out and got Trent McDuffie, even though that was a trade. The Bills went out and got DJ Moore. just beef up the wide receiver room. Like they weren't in all, they weren't in 10 deals, but they just made one good deal.
They said small moves is still moves. But now I want to talk about these Chiefs, man. Oh, I love the Kenneth Walker pickup, especially for somebody that can help open up that offense. But boy, they got outbid for everybody on defense. They said we only pay our secondary a certain amount. Anything after that, you can have them.
It's their history. And I think also they don't. No one wants to admit it because Patrick Mahomes is going to come back and Travis Kelce come back for a year, but like they don't have the all. I think that the owner's less likely to go all in on the spending part of things right now, and he just wants to kind of see how this team even looks come closer to next season.
Yeah, they did just miss the playoff.
He's like, let me see how that ACL look
Oh, oh.
before I go over the luxury tax. What else are some other big moves? Aaron Rodgers, question mark on him coming to the Steelers or not is still up there. Or nobody knows except for Aaron Rodgers.
When is it not up there with Aaron Rodgers? And we love Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he was part of the book club.
Mhm. And that was one of the best books I read that year.
Who else?
What about your Jags? Them boys have not been looking too nice. That's another team that thinks like, yo, I think we're straight with what we got.
Yeah, no, there hasn't been any crazier. I'm trying to think of any other moves around the league that I might be missing.
David Montgomery to the Texans.
Oh yeah, good running back to the Texans now.
Now, the way that shit opens up the gates for Jameer Gibbs, and then now he has Isaiah Pacheco.
Romeo Dobbs going to the Patriots.
They better draft somebody.
Dang, you're not a Dobbs fan? I think Dobbs is actually a pretty good wide receiver.
Bruh, I don't know what they finna do in the draft because I was expecting the Patriots to like kind of go a little crazy. Like, yeah, man, we made it to the Super Bowl, but we low key got help. We low key had some really good matchups and we got hot. Like, I'm expecting them boys to be like on some, all right, let's lock in a receiver, let's lock in the O line. Nah, them boys said, nah, we'll figure it out in the draft.
I'm trying to see. Yeah, there were some other big moves. Like the Raiders, we forgot to hit on Nakobe Dean. Went over
Oh,
to
yeah.
them off the Eagles.
The Eagles low key lost. That's the Eagles. The Eagles lost some decent pieces. They lost my dog, Blankenship, the white boy, one half of the exciting whites.
Yeah, but they did go out and get Reek Woolen off the Seattle Seahawks, the corner.
Yeah. And the Steelers low key was cooking too, because I think I seen they got Michael Pittman and I think they got Rico Dado.
Yeah. Fucking we forgot to hit you said the Jags. The Jags let Travis Etienne walk.
Let that man go.
I mean, I wouldn't have paid him for 52 million for 4 years, but that's the Saints provocative.
Yeah, don't they have the other running back?
Kamara,
No, Jags.
they had they drafted a rookie that was coming out at the end of the year. I can't remember his name.
Is that the one that got traded? Because I remember they had a rookie that was standing out and
They
said,
traded
nah.
a tank.
Oh yeah, Tank Bigsby. Ew, I wish he had still had that, but that rookie contract looked good.
Other big moves, Isaiah Likely went from the Ravens to the Giants.
The Giants have been cooking. The Giants been trying to. They've been like, "Yo, bro, we just gonna throw some bread out there. Whatever happens, happens." And then we can't sleep on the Titans, bro. These men, the truckers have spent 300 million, boy.
Wandell Robinson, they're trying to get as many wide receivers they can get for Cam.
But nah, yeah, man, the boys, Wanda Robinson, John Franklin Myers, Jermaine Johnson. Yeah, they've gotten some hitters. Oh yeah. Oh, I love looking at the fact that Mike Evans is out of there. Dean is out of Tampa. Ooh, love to see shit like that.
But yeah,
But yeah, there's a lot of teams making moves. Even the Jets, low key made a lot of moves. Every person
they
that signed
signed.
to the Jets looked so upset. It was like, yeah, I would love. It was a no brainer to come here.
But Jets were also signing some like some older people back, giving out the money to the senior citizens.
They both have a surplus of leftover jerseys. That's why they signed it. That's why they signed a lot of their old players back. They was like, yeah, bro, finally get rid of this box of Geno Smith jerseys.
Other than, I mean, is there any other like other teams you got? Because I can't think of any other major moves.
I mean, Max Crosby moving super slimy. But besides for that, like there's just a lot of teams that have been in the they've been getting to a bag. I can't play with their head tops. There's a lot of teams getting to a bag.
My team, not
Rams.
one of them. My team is everybody go. If Achan
Yeah.
ain't if Achan's on the roster, shit's really up.
'Cause even the commanders, we haven't talked about them boys, but they made a lot of moves on defense. And then they reached on Marcus Mariota. Funny. And then my last thing would probably be the what's it called? What's these ninjas? I had them highlighted in my notes. Oh, the Bears. Like they're kind of another team that's like it is what it is type of vibes. Like we got rid of DJ Moore.
I think getting rid of DJ Moore opens it up because their rookie Luther Borden in the third balling in the
Mm,
second half. This is too
but they
many
picked
mouths to feed.
yeah, they picked up I like the fact they picked up Kobe Bryant from the Seahawks. That's a good pick. So like they're another team that like we can see what happens. We're not tripping, but whatever happens, happens.
And it's all not like it's always the same teams, but to me, I feel like a lot of times it's like, oh, DJ Moore to the Bills. Oh, of course, the Bills go out and get arguably the best wide receiver that's available. Oh, Max Crosby, when that trade was happening, oh, of course he goes to the Ravens. They get the great fucking Max Crosby or Trey McDuffie. Oh, of course the Rams. It's always like the same teams. I'm like, it could have been me.
That could have been me. Nah, bro. It'd be my team. Yeah, bro. We just picked up Tua.
Hey,
But
when he's good, he's good.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But it is what it is. And then wait, what was the last thing I wanted? There was a team I wanted to make fun of. Who was it?
The Bucks.
Nah, we gonna watch them. That's gonna be fun. Who was it? There was a team I wanted to laugh at. Oh, the Cowboys, because what the fuck do they got going on?
No,
You like the Cowboys
they
got
paid their kicker,
they paid the kickers crazy. Crazy. Yeah, we
Brandon
don't know.
Audrey.
I don't know what they got going on. They tagged George Pickens. Oh, I guess they re-signed Javante Williams too. That's not bad. But yeah, we don't know what the fuck the Cowboys. If the Cowboys are rebuilding, I don't know what they are. They're rebuilding the building. They're trying to be middle of the pack. I don't know what they got going on.
Everything that's a Super Bowl ready team.
Hey, whatever you got to say to sell tickets, babe.
We got the draft coming up in a couple weeks. We still got more offseason player like Stephon Diggs is still up in the air. AJ Brown still up in the air. We got other moves still waiting in the shadows, so it ain't over yet. So we might be back after the draft to talk a couple of things. Well, of course, we'll be here for the draft, but we'll be here also to talk other things. Appreciate y'all watching along. The offseason ain't over yet. Hold out to the NFL season kicks off back later this year. I'm Paul Pickle Winner, Kev Water, voice of